In a move that could significantly shake up the NFL landscape, the Philadelphia Eagles are reportedly eyeing a potential blockbuster trade with the Green Bay Packers involving defensive end Lucas Van Ness. With the Packers' recent acquisition of Micah Parsons as their full-time pass rusher alongside Rashawn Gary, Van Ness is increasingly seen as the odd man out in Green Bay's defense. Despite being selected in the first round of the 2023 NFL Draft, the former Iowa standout has struggled to make a substantial impact on the Packers' defensive unit, recording just 7 sacks over 2 seasons. As the Packers continue to rely heavily on Parsons and Gary for the majority of defensive snaps, it seems likely that Van Ness could find himself on the trade block, with Green Bay potentially looking to move him to a team that can give him more playing time and a chance to revitalize his career. Enter the Eagles, a team that has quickly become one of the most formidable defenses in the NFL. According to reports, Philadelphia could see a trade for Van Ness as an opportunity to bolster their already talented defensive line. With defensive coordinator Vic Fangio's system in place, the Eagles believe Van Ness could flourish in a Super Bowl contending environment, allowing him the platform to live up to his first-round potential. The Eagles, who have a wealth of draft capital at their disposal, may be in a prime position to negotiate a trade that could benefit both sides. While the Packers are undoubtedly focused on competing for a Super Bowl in the near future, Van Ness, who currently sits behind 2 star players on the depth chart, may no longer fit into their plans. With the loss of Josh Sweat in free agency, the Eagles may view Van Ness as a valuable piece to provide depth and support to their defensive rotation. However, the Eagles aren't the only team eyeing Van Ness. Several other franchises could make a play for the young defensive end, each with their own motivations for acquiring his services. The Los Angeles Chargers, for instance, find themselves in need of a reliable defensive end after losing Poona Ford following a standout 1-year stint. Despite having one of the deepest linebacker units in the league, the Chargers' defensive line could use an upgrade, and Van Ness could provide that spark. While Scott Matlock and Naquan Jones show potential, a fresh start for Van Ness in Los Angeles could help shore up their trenches and add much-needed depth. Meanwhile, the Washington Commanders, who have been active in strengthening their defensive line this offseason, could also be a potential landing spot for Van Ness. With the addition of Deatrick Wise Jr. and Javon Kinlaw, the Commanders still face challenges after losing Dante Fowler. Wise has big shoes to fill opposite Dorrance Armstrong, and Van Ness could step in to provide reliable depth at a relatively low cost, adding strength and stability to Washington's defense. Finally, the Carolina Panthers have made impressive moves to improve their defensive line by signing Tershawn Wharton and Bobby Brown. With Derek Brown coming off a season-ending injury, Van Ness could serve as a solid backup, providing valuable depth as the Panthers continue to build their defensive front. As the 2025 NFL season unfolds, the trade possibilities surrounding Lucas Van Ness could be one of the most intriguing storylines to follow. The Packers, with their Super Bowl aspirations, may look to move Van Ness to a team that can maximize his potential, and the Eagles, among others, may be the perfect fit to help him achieve that. Whether it's the Eagles, Chargers, Commanders, or Panthers, one thing is clear. Lucas Van Ness could soon be playing a pivotal role for a new team, and the impact of that move could resonate across the league. If you're enjoying this content and want to stay updated on all things NFL, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Your participation helps us grow the community and ensures we can keep bringing you the latest and most exciting sports news. Don't forget to drop a comment below and let us know what you think about the possibility of Lucas Van Ness joining the Eagles or any other team. Your insights and opinions are what make our discussions so vibrant and engaging.